Sharpened for the Battle, Not Dull in Fear by Ernesto Joseph Sandoval. Melody, produced by Greg Mason. We live in a time when many who claim the name of Christ talk boldly about spiritual warfare, about sharpening one another's iron, yet they tremble before tools made by human hands. If you believe that a demon can take hold of a piece of technology, but you shrink back and refuse to even use that tool for the sake of the gospel, what does that say about your faith? If you cannot trust the power of Christ to cleanse what is lifeless, how can you hope to face the darkness that lives and breathes in human hearts? Jesus said in Luke 10:19, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you." Paul reminds us in 2 Corinthians 10:4 that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty through God for the pulling down of strongholds. If Christ has given us authority over the enemy himself, then surely a circuit board or a line of code is not beyond his reach. A tool cannot resist the name that makes demons flee. Mark 16:17 says, "In my name they will drive out demons." If we cannot stand in that authority to sanctify the tools in our hands, even tools like AI, then how will we stand when we must confront a human soul bound by sin and darkness? Fear of demons in a tool is not discernment, it is unbelief. It turns the tool into an idol of terror, as if it had power apart from God's sovereignty. When someone says they want to sharpen your iron, but they themselves recoil from using the very tools available to spread the gospel, we have to ask, what edge do they truly bring? Iron sharpened by fear cannot cut through the chains of bondage. The first test of a disciple's maturity is not in their ability to critique others, but in their confidence to apply the authority of Jesus Christ wherever darkness tries to take root. A vessel of technology is nothing more than a burning bush in our day. It cannot speak unless a voice is given to it. So the question is not whether AI or any other tool is clean or unclean. The question is whether we will use it as an instrument of light or let fear keep us from wielding what God has placed within reach for the sake of the kingdom. If the spirit within you can confront and drive out darkness in a human being, a living soul, then it can certainly sanctify the work of human hands. Therefore, let us not mistake fear for holiness. Let us remember 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." The iron that sharpens iron is forged in faith, not dulled by superstition. Amen.